Pedro's Amazon Adventure. Pedro was a very happy dog. He loved his cozy bed, his squeaky toys, and especially his human, Lily. One sunny morning, Lily and Pedro went on a big trip, but a little mix-up at the airport sent Pedro's carrier on a completely different plane. When Pedro finally arrived, he wasn't in a familiar city. He was in a place filled with the loudest, wildest sounds he had ever heard. Giant green trees stretched to the sky, and colorful birds zoomed past. "Woof," he whimpered, feeling very small. Pedro wandered deeper, his tail drooping. He missed Lily and his soft bed. Suddenly, a tiny, chattering sound came from above. A curious monkey with bright, sparkling eyes swung down from a vine, landing right in front of him. "Hello," she chirped. "I'm Taina. Are you lost?" Pedro nodded sadly. Taina's eyes softened. "Don't worry, little dog. The Amazon is big, but it's full of friends. Maybe we can help each other. My friend, Ubirata the jaguar, is very sick, and only the rare glow orchid can make him better." Pedro, though still a little scared, felt a spark of courage. Helping a friend sounded important. "Woof, let's find it," he barked, his tail giving a small wag. Taina clapped her tiny hands. "First, we must cross the Whispering River." The Whispering River was wide and gurgling. Taina easily leaped across stepping stones, but Pedro hesitated. The water looked deep. Taina held out a long, sturdy vine. "Grab on, Pedro. You can do it." With a big gulp, Pedro grabbed the vine in his mouth. Taina pulled, and Pedro paddled his little legs, splashing his way to the other side. He shook himself dry, feeling proud. "Good job, Pedro." Taina cheered. Next, they entered the shady thicket, where enormous plants made it hard to see. A giant, colorful butterfly fluttered past, startling Pedro. But Taina knew the way, sniffing out the sweet scent of the glow orchid. Finally, they found it. High on a mossy rock, a beautiful orchid glowed with a soft, warm light. Pedro carefully nudged it with his nose, and Taina gently plucked it. "Now, to Ubirata," she whispered. They hurried to Ubirata's den. The wise old jaguar looked weak, but his eyes brightened when he saw the glow orchid. Taina placed it gently beside him. Slowly, Ubirata began to feel better, his purr rumbling softly. "Thank you, brave friends," he whispered. Ubirata, now strong again, knew how to help Pedro. He guided Pedro to a clearing where a small, friendly plane was waiting to take supplies back to the city. With a heartfelt goodbye to Taina and Ubirata, Pedro hopped aboard. Soon, Pedro was back in Lily's arms, safe and sound. He still loved his cozy bed, but now he had amazing stories of courage and friendship from the wild Amazon. He was no longer just a pampered dog. He was Pedro the adventurer,